What is going on with my YouTube family and what's happening with my YouTube savages, guys? I hope each and every single one of you guys are having an absolutely amazing, blessed, beautiful, and divine Saturday. You guys see what the savages out here doing, man. Literally out here in the middle of nowhere, right here on the Tricity train tracks, right by the riverbed, and all by my savage lonesome. Wouldn't have it any other way, guys, especially... Whew, it's been a week for the savage, man. In the world we're living in right now, savages, honestly, you just got to try your best, man, to not go insane around it. I mean, we're living in literally a circus, guys. Buy your tickets. I mean, it's insane. I'm not going to get too much into politics or anything like that, guys, but I felt like I needed a little bit of an escape today. So I came out here. It was about an hour and a half trek to come out here to this spot, and it was absolutely worth it, guys. It was beautiful. The entire walk down here, all the leaves change colors. I mean, check this stuff out, guys. Out here in the middle of the woods. I absolutely freaking love it. You guys should see that bridge up close, man. It's like a death trap. So you pretty much gotta hop and skip over every single one of those pillars, and it might not look like much on camera right here, but trust and believe, guys, when you're walking across that, man, it really could. You could fall at any second, guys. A couple of those pillars really need like readjusted or reinstalled, rather, guys. Anyway, I wanted to sit right here on the riverbank to do this video, but I almost busted my shit a few minutes ago, guys, trying to do that. Literally almost fell right off the bank here and right into the river. So we're not going to do that, guys, but quick disclaimer before I forget. Nobody featured in this video or any of my videos is under the age of 21 and or holds their Ohio licensed medical marijuana card through the state of Ohio. There are no minors featured in any of my content, guys, not now, not literally ever, and all the videos that I do upload for you savages are for educational purposes only. I almost botched that up, guys, but we are getting better at it. We are getting better. The first couple times I really botched it up. Let me take a sip of this coffee. Oh, man. Coffee is so hard for me to get off of, guys, but I have severely cut down. I used to have a cup of coffee in my hand literally all day long. Now it's about 1 to 2 cups. Not too shabby, guys, not too shabby. Here's hoping that I can fully kick the caffeine addiction this time next month. That would be absolutely a blessing. But by the way, guys, I do have to mention that Mrs. Savage is the one that actually picked this stuff up last night. So I do regret to inform you guys I don't have the jars sitting in front of me right now to go ahead and get in depth on the product facts and the label on the back. But I did show it a little bit of extra love last night when I uploaded the short. So if you guys really are interested in the terp profile and all that good stuff on this strain, just check out the short that I uploaded last night. And don't mind me, savages, it was a trek to get up here. So if I'm a little bit out of breath, don't mind me, guys, okay? I promise. I hustled to get up here. Okay? So, I do have a doobie of this stuff twisted up. I'm about to go down here on the left side of the riverbank. It seems like a little bit more plausible to actually be able to get on down there. 1 second, guys. And if any of you guys enjoy this video, please hit it with a thumbs up. That helps the videos out more than you guys could possibly imagine. The more likes we get on these videos, guys, the more that YouTube's algorithm actually decides to circulate the videos around to people who have never actually seen the channel before. Potential new savages to join that savage army. Never, nothing wrong with that, guys. Am I right? And if any of you guys dislike this video, please hit it with a thumbs down and drop it in the comments why you guys disliked it and what you want to see the savage do better in the next video, guys. Give me 1 second to go ahead and hustle on down here, and we're going to see what this Gelonaide from GTI is hitting on. Drop it in the comments where you guys are about to be puffing on. Give me 1 moment, and we're going to get baked together, guys. All right, savages. I actually made it down here in one piece. Oop. But here we go, guys. On the other side of the riverbank, I wish I would have brought my fishing pole, but I honestly didn't even know I was going to be making it out this way. When I left the crib, I thought I was just going to go back down to the track and get a couple more miles in. So glad I decided to take a little bit of a detour on this one, guys. Whoa. I thought I seen somebody in the background. It was a freaking tree. All right, Savage Army. We've got the Gelonaide already twisted up. This is a sativa dominant strain. And for $20, guys, that is the craziest thing about this review right here, guys. This stuff was so dirt cheap, it ain't even funny. They were running a promotion yesterday, but this stuff was untouched by the promotion, which is kind of weird. It was $20 plus tax, just regular price on this Gelonaide. And what's crazier than that, savages, they actually advertised this 10th as being popcorn nuggets. You guys seen that short last night. These are regular sized nuggets. So I feel like Me and Mrs. Savage just kind of made out all the way to the bank on this one, guys, for some budget stuff. And first off, to even find a 10th in the program right now for anything close to what they're charging for this, ridiculous. And then not to mention the nose. As soon as I crack this stuff, I love a good gelato, Savages. This stuff smells like a good gelato with some of that fruity slash funkiness coming in on the back end from Gelonaide. I only have one video up on the channel, and was actually from the homie like 2 or 3 weeks ago, smoking on some Gelonaide. It's not my favorite thing in the world, guys. It was alright. It wasn't terrible. Nice, like, fruity flavor at the same time, almost like some garlicky funkiness to it. Not terrible whatsoever, but I do remember the nugs on that stuff to be horrendously small. Those were some popcorn nuggets, guys. These were pretty nice sized nuggets, and it did ace the stickiness test. Those nuggets were very, very dense, almost like pebbles in stone, Savages. Nice sized, great nose to the stuff. It was actually pretty as well. I mean, you guys checked that stuff out last night, and I even burned one last night. Couldn't help myself, guys, before I did the review, and you guys seen how that stuff was burning. So we're out here, man. This is just going to be a nice chill little sesh. I hope you guys are about to light up something absolutely fire as well. And let's just get right on into this one, guys. 28% on the Delta 9 THCA overall for the price. That is not bad whatsoever, and this is sativa dominant. What side am I going to light here, Savages? Let me go ahead and rip this little piece off. Fair enough, we'll light this side. Gelonaide from GTI/Rhythm. And by the way, guys, I have tried some of Rhythm's flower in the past, way before I ever had this channel. And there were a couple things that I tried from that company that I actually did like. I think the one I liked the most, just off the top of my head, guys, if memory serves, it's an indica dominant strain of flower from Rhythm called Banana Cream that me and my ex used to absolutely love smoking on, guys. Other than that, I cannot remember off the top of my head. There was the L Orange that we tried as well, which is not terrible, but it isn't no Orange 43. That's for dang sure. And it is absolutely beautiful out here, guys. I better go ahead and get this one smoked up, though, so I can make it back home before it gets too dark. Oop, oop. There we go. You guys should be able to see that pretty, ooh, right in front of the river as well. If a turtle just comes up here, guys, and feeds right in the video, that's going to be absolutely amazing. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday, man. Let's end it the Savage way. Cheers. Gelonaide from GTI. Might be some of the best stuff for the money in the program, guys. Before this, my favorite budget flower at the moment is definitely anything from Columbia Care. I haven't had anything from them that I didn't think was at least above average. But a lot of the stuff that I've tried this year, guys, I liked actually a good bit. I need to set this camera up somewhere better than this. Oh, man. Savages. I can't even really believe this stuff. I don't know why it was so cheap. Now, I will say this right off the bat. I don't like the packaging for their flower. And I'll tell you, Savages, why. Because they don't put a freshness seal on the inside of the jar, guys. So while this stuff was still pretty fresh, surprisingly, even 3.5 months past the package date, it was packaged in April of 24, which really isn't terrible, guys, for certain companies. Now, what I'm about to mention, if they would have had a freshness seal in the inside of the jar, these nuggets probably would have been even better. I mean, very dense. It passed the stickiness test. It had a nice consistency to it. Grind it down almost like a nice sand. Kinetic sand, my favorite consistency on some shredded down flour. Sticky. But it could have been just a little bit fresher, guys. Not too much of a complaint there, but I really don't like opening anything from the dispensary that doesn't have a freshness seal on the inside of the jar, especially for flour. Well, whoa. Primarily for flour. Let's get on up here. There we go. Man, there's a little trail going up here. This is beautiful out here, guys. Literally, I might have to do more content out here for you guys. Let's get to the topic at hand, though. Oh, dude. No, that did not. That tastes freaking delicious, bro. First couple little puffies. It almost tastes like a slightly funkier gelato. Man, right off the bat, the burn, Not too shabby whatsoever. A little bit peppery, but I would say it's actually mostly white. About 75% white already. Oh, dude. The flavor on here is interesting, guys. It really is. It tastes like gelato heavy. Like, I would say I'm getting just base gelato almost 65 to 70% on here. The other 30% of the flavor is being made up of like some garlic funkiness. I'm not even getting too much of the fruitiness from that Gelonaide. I'm really getting gelato and funk. Oh, yes, which is a great combination of flavor. And you guys see it right there, man, for 20 bones. Is you kidding? It's already starting to get a resin ring, guys. The ash is mostly white. And it tastes freaking delicious. I'm actually surprised it came out to be sativa dominant. This does not taste like a sativa whatsoever. It tastes like an indica, to be honest with you guys. Man, you know what? That's savage. I'm just going to go ahead and rate the burn right off the bizzity bat. Fairly white ash, decently rounded out. It's not perfect on the burn, but especially for that money. Dude. Wet, too, around the tip. Oh, yeah, this is getting an 8.8 out of 10 on the burn all day. All day long, guys. There's not too much to complain about here whatsoever. Let me show you guys one more time. This ain't the best camera on God's green earth. But you guys should still be able to see that pretty nice. She's wet around the tip of the J. Nice and white, fairly rounded out. I mean, it's checking all the boxes, really, guys. It could be a little bit more pristine, but I'm not bitching about this one bit, guys. For 20 bones, that's ridiculous. On flavor, I really like the way it tastes, guys. If the burn got a good score, I'm giving the flavor a nice score, man. The flavor is great. It's nice and smooth. It definitely tastes flush. Tastes nicely cured as well, guys. You see how she's burning? Pretty much like a dream. And the taste, oh yeah, she is coating the inside of my cheeks at this point, guys. Leaving terp all over the inside of the Savage's mouth. I like it a lot, I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to be giving the flavor. It's not the best thing I ever tasted, guys, but for the money, I mean, I would personally say that's better than the last couple things I've had from Buckeye Relief, and those were, without a shadow of a doubt, a lot more expensive for the 10th. And I think this is smoking better. It tastes better. It was stickier. I mean, the Gorilla Burger, I can't really knock that one too much, guys, because that stuff I actually enjoyed quite a bit. I've seen a couple Savages comment they didn't really like it quite as much. Maybe it's just because I haven't been smoking all that much flower the last month or so, just period, guys. Savage has still been going in, don't get me wrong, but I have cut back a great deal, guys, ever since losing that job, and that was a really good job, and I had no idea it was going to be this hard to find work after all that occurred and all that stuff, guys. Now, like I mentioned in the last video, I know I could get a job at fast food, and man, God knows I'm trying everything in my power to not have to do that. I was working fast food when I was 17 years old, Savages. I really don't want to have to do that right now, especially with the way the economy is. I mean, nothing kills your spirit more than working 40 to 45 hours a week and still not being able to afford all your bills. I mean, with the way that everything is costing right now, it's crazy. It's almost turning into a third world country, guys. It's ridiculous. Now, that might sound a little bit extreme, but in my experience, when you're living in a country where you don't have very much access to health care, there is a big portion of the population homeless, starving, just living out of poverty in 2024, and supposedly the greatest country on earth. I mean, take that with a pinch of salt, guys. Any one of us that live out here know it's getting worse by the year, and hopefully this election will turn things around. But guys, I'm a big believer in the word, and I don't believe one human being is going to be enough to save how far gone this country has actually went. But that's enough about politics, guys. You can tell this stuff is working because I'm starting to get talkative and a little bit off topic. Oh man, flavor on this puppy, it's getting a 9 out of 10. I like it that much. It's smooth, it's funky, it's slightly florally sweet. It tastes heavy of a base gelato, a good one at that, guys. Slightly funkier gelato too. Certain hits almost even tasted slightly like ICC, a decent ice cream cake. if any of you guys were debating on trying this one out, especially for the money, I would say Savage certified, guys. Sativa dominant, I'm starting to definitely get those effects. Feeling it mostly up here in the temple, top half of my face. Feel it slightly in the chest as well, guys. And you see me. Savage is cheesing a little bit. Making me want to smile. Oh yeah, you guys see that there, man. Almost completely rounded out. I know it's not the biggest J on God's green, guys, but she's getting it done. 28% on the THCA. I really can't praise this stuff enough. Now, is it really tippy top shelf weed? Now, no, I wouldn't say it's tippy top shelf, but I would say it's damn near there, guys. Let's not even think about how much this stuff costs. If you just put this in front of me and ask me what I thought of it, okay? Man. Gelonaide from GTI. 8.9 out of 10, guys. I'm going there. We're not even done with this thing yet, but I already know. That's how I'm feeling on this one. I like it. I like almost everything about it, the way it looks. The smell could have been a little bit more pungent, potent, and up in your face, but the smell was pleasant, guys. Nice nose on this stuff. It was sticky, even a few months past the package date. The burn is just immaculate, guys. It really is. It's sweating. It's damn near perfectly white, and it's almost perfectly rounded out on this little baby doob. But that's a testament to how she's smoking, because I'm starting to feel pretty freaking nice, guys. This is the first smoke of my day, settling into early evening right now. It's actually almost 4 o'clock. That's not even early evening. The last few days, to me, have felt like they're going extremely freaking slow, Savages. Is there anyone else out there that's catching that right now or feeling that way? Oh, dude. Last quarter of the joint, I'm starting to taste more of that Gelonaide flavor. Oh my good gracious, guys. Yes, sir. I'm liking this. You could get 5/10 of this stuff for like $100 and change for the tax. That's a half ounce for $100 of like nice and whole nuggets. And it was advertised as popcorn nuggets, guys. Keep that in mind. These were not popcorn nuggets. This is some pretty good stuff. 8.9 out of 10. Gelonaide from GTI. If there's anything else from this company you guys would like to see me do a video on, please drop that in the Kizzity comments, guys. If you guys have tried this one in the past, drop it in the comments what you guys think of it or what you thought of it. And guys, if you haven't tried this one yet, for $20, I recommend that all day. That is a nice smoke. I'd say it tastes like a funkier gelato. The effects are hitting me like almost like a hybrid, guys. Sativa dominant hybrid, but a hybrid because I'm feeling it up in the face like I was expecting, but at the same time, I'm starting to get some body euphoria. It's making me cheese a little bit. I'm smiling. And for some reason, the last quarter of the J is starting to taste a little bit fruitier, starting to let off more of that Gelonaide flavor, but melting in, that is nice. And the ash, I feel like, just keeps getting whiter and whiter. Oh, hell yeah, guys. 8.9 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are smoking on something absolutely divine as well. It's been great to actually be up in front of the camera for you guys, man. I know it hasn't been a ton of content lately, but I really, truly have been doing what I can, guys. In terms of stuff from the dispo, it should be better here soon. I'm definitely making moves and doing everything that I can do, but guys, I've never experienced such a slow-moving process of trying to actually go through a hiring process with a job and start working. Man, when I was like 18, 19, you could go to a temp service and get a job that day and be starting the following day. It's not like that right now, guys, and I've honestly never really seen anything quite like this. I mean, I'm only 27, so I'm not that old, but guys, it's a little bit strange. I'm baked. Started to get a little bit off topic here. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoy this one. It's beautiful out here. I'm probably just going to sit out here for a little bit, guys. Enjoy the vibe. Head on back before it starts to getting dark. Oh, no. She went out. And thank you, Mrs. Savage, for picking this stuff up. Oh, sheesh. For a sativa. It's got me feeling happy, man. Sativas usually don't make me feel like this. Look at me. I look slightly chinked. I'm baked, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. And thank you guys so much for your continued support. Thank you guys for tuning in and commenting and interacting with the Savage on the videos. And thank you guys so much for all the support from the beginning. It really, really does melt my heart. And you guys make it all so worth it, man. So thank you guys once again. And I hope you guys have a divine and blessed, beautiful rest of your night. And I hope you guys stay blessed. And of course, I hope you guys stay savage. I hope you guys are baked just like I am. And I'll see you guys soon, man. Peace.